Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing really well. I hope you guys had a good Christmas, a good New Year. I hope your year is starting out really well. Um, so, you all have probably been wondering, for those who have been watching me for a while or who have followed me on my weight loss journey, you are all probably wondering where I've been, um, how I've been doing with my weight loss, if I'm still trying to lose weight. In my last video, you guys saw that I was struggling a lot to the point where I was just gaining a lot of weight, to the point where I was just binging and I just couldn't control myself anymore with food and my relationship with food and just my perspective on life was just, we're all just at a really bad place. Um, so it is the new year. And I don't want to jinx this. I actually planned on not making this video today, but I just figured why not. I might as well just do it since I'm in the recording mode. Um, so it's the new year, and luckily, it's been pretty good so far. Where I am in my life since the beginning of the year has been pretty good. Again, I hate to say that because I feel like I'm going to jinx it, but let's cross our fingers that I don't. So, anyway, um, it's been a pretty crazy year so far. I know it hasn't been that long, but it's been busy, but it's been good. Okay, where do I start? So, as you all know, my kind of like falling out of the whole weight loss thing began roughly around like September, and that's when I just I just fell out of the whole weight loss thing, even though I didn't want to. But it's just like my actions with my action and my relationship towards food was just something I couldn't control, no matter how much I wanted to continue losing weight. It's like my actions could not be controlled anymore. So there's that whole disconnection, and I don't know where it came from. I mean, I have a few ideas where it might have, but at that time I just didn't know what was going on with me. So anyway, I have been dating someone since September, and it's such a coincidental thing, with like me meeting the guy I'm dating now. And when the whole like binging thing happened, it all happened at the same time. So I'm guessing that maybe it's just I got too comfortable with someone, and that feeling when you're just really happy with someone, you kind of just don't care about your appearance. Well, not that you don't care about your appearance, but you're not as strict with it. You're not as ambitious with your appearance. I don't know. That's what I think. So I think that's kind of what happened. And what came with that though was I kind of lost ambition with everything else. Like with school, I mean, I surprisingly made it through school um, fine. Like they're not the best. I didn't get the best grades, but I got the grades I needed. With singing, I kind of just fell out of it. I don't know. I was so like lazy to do everything else, and that's what came with me just being too comfortable with myself. Um, that being said, though, I'm not saying that like you should never be comfortable with how you look. You should always want to go for perfection. No, that's not what I'm saying. But like, if you know what you're capable of doing, then do it. But also be happy with what you accomplish. And that's what I've learned. So, long story short, during that whole about 4 months of like losing myself, I gained about 20 pounds. I probably gained a little bit more, but when I weighed myself when I restarted my weight loss journey, I was about 20 pounds over my I was 20 pounds more than than what my lowest was. So, um, it's been a week now that I have been back on track, and I didn't want to start. I didn't want to make this video like right when I restarted, because I wanted to see first if I can actually complete the whole week. Because during the 4 months, there'd be days I'm like, okay, I can do this. Like for maybe 1 or 2 days, I would have good eating days, and then I'd fall back into the binging. The last like month or so of the 4 months that I was bad with my eating, I was like gradually starting to kind of get back into it, but I never had like a full week of just good eating. Whereas before, I would go through like months straight of just really good eating with, like the occasional 1 or 2 days of bad eating days, but not binging days. So anyway, like the past 4 months, it was just so hard for me to get through just 1 week of healthy eating. So that's why I didn't want to make this video like right when I started, right when I restarted this year, my whole weight loss thing, because I wanted to make sure first that the first day wasn't a fluke. The second day wasn't just like before, where I did do 2 days and then I'd fall out of it on the third day. So I wanted to make sure I completed at least a week. And so I did. Today has been a week from the last time I weighed myself. Okay, so let's get into numbers, which I'm probably y'all sure. Well, I'm sure you all are like wanting to know now. Okay, so my lowest weight ever during this weight loss program was 138 point something. I don't know. Let's just say 138. And my last weigh-in, before today. So my weight before I restarted the weight loss journey, which was last Monday. So last Monday, sorry, you guys are probably confused right now. Okay, the weight that I was last Monday, which was when I restarted the weight loss program, I was at 158.8. Yeah, I know, so bad. So yeah, 158.8. I weighed myself this morning, and I have lost 3 pounds. So I am now at 155.8 exactly. Like I'm really happy about. I'm happy about the results. I expected to lose at least 2 pounds. I got more than what I wanted, more than what I expected. So I'm happy. It's just looking back on those days when I was like, oh yeah, I'm in the 140s. Oh yeah, I'm in 130s. But now I'm like back into the 150s. I'm trying to think not to think about it like that, but like it's looking back at all my other videos, it's just like I've been to the 150s before, and now I'm back. But like I did this to myself. I can either keep gaining weight, I can stay the same, or I can keep losing. And I think I just chose I want to lose it again. So yeah, it's not like I have to stay in the 150s. So it's just gonna take a little bit more time. This is the price I have to pay. So yeah, and school has been like crazy. It's only been a week of school, and already it feels like it's like final exam week. It's so crazy. I'm so tired. I'm like brain fried right now. I was gonna like actually do some readings, but I'm like, okay, I need to take a break. I'm just gonna like do this video because I have to be up tomorrow morning for classes. Yeah, so with school, this is also my last year. Hopefully, if all goes well with the rest of my courses, this will be my last year. Next summer, the next summer semester should be my last. So I'm hoping by then I'd have reached my goal of my goal is like 125 to 130. But my goal is to lose all the weight that I've gained during the 4 months, by the end of this semester. So I have this month and then 3 more months to lose the 20 pounds, at least the 20 pounds that I gained. So hopefully by the end of the semester, I'll be back at like 138. Um, by my birthday, I'm hoping I can reach 130. My birthday is in July. So I do have quite some time, but I really, really just, like once and for all, reach my goal weight. And just, I have been like, I feel like I've been at rock bottom. So now it's like, because I have seen the worst of what my life can be, at least what I feel like it was, because I have seen the worst, I feel like any obstacle that I feel would get in my way of my goals, I wouldn't fall into them anymore because I've seen the dark side. But I mean, again, I don't want to like say that, things are gonna just be constantly good and I will be successful. I will reach all my goals right at the time when I want to. I mean, I should say that, but at the same time, like I don't want to just be all words. I need to like, yeah, I just really need to do this. And yeah, I just hope that my focus stays, you know, just stays strong. And it's just been such a long struggle for me. This whole weight loss, like there was I mean 4 months of just bad eating and just that feeling of having those feels of giving up. It's just I was at the point where I'm like, what is the point with everything? Not just weight loss, but with everything. I felt like, um, yeah, I was so close to just giving up. But I think what made me keep trying was the fact that I have reached a lower weight. I was getting to my goal weight. The only thing that stopped me was myself because I ate more. The food that I decided to eat was food that I could have chosen not to eat. So it's not because some outside force told me I couldn't or because I'm incapable of losing any more weight. No, it's the only thing that stopped me was my decision. So I can still get there. And I think that's what motivated me to keep trying because no one and nothing was stopping me but myself. No matter how hard I tried, I just had to tell myself, like, every time I saw food, I just really, before I looked at it, I had to tell myself, what are you going to feel like afterwards? Why are you eating it? Are you eating it because you want instant, what is it, instant gratification? Are you going to eat that because of that? Or like, is it something good for something long term? And obviously it's not for something good for long term. It was for instant gratification. So I'm like, no. Just imagine what you're going to feel like at the end of the day after you've had a good eating day. So that was so hard. I mean, me just saying that to you right now, it seems so easy to do, but it's so hard. That's what amazes me about food, how it can just the way it seduces you. I mean, okay, for people who just eat because people who eat to live, they'll that probably comes across as really strange and they're probably thinking it's just food. But for people who eat to live, or in my case, like, yeah, I love food. It's just I have to like, I don't know. It's so hard to explain. I don't know, like, if you guys even know what I'm talking about with what I mean about that. But it's hard to say no to food. Like my friend, he eats to survive. He eats to live. And he's like, Iris, all you have to do is say no to the food. Just don't eat it. You know you can't eat it. Don't eat it. And I'm like, I wish it was that easy. But it's not. But I mean, anyway, I'm going to stop right there about that. Basically, what I'm trying to say is for those of you guys who have been struggling a lot for a long time with, weight loss, to not give up. Um, right now, I'm still pretty shaky about my weight loss because there can be any day where my mood just changes where I'm unable to control the food. But like the more you keep trying, the more you're what am I trying to say? Like the more you try, you'll eventually just get sick and tired of feeling like crap. That you're just gonna do what you need to do. Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to say. So like for me, it came to the point where I was just sick of feeling crappy, and I knew exactly what I had to do to not feel crappy. So all I had to ask myself was, do you want to feel like crap the rest of the day? If by eating that, all you have to do is not eat that, and you'll feel good. Simple as that. So I had to keep reminding myself that no matter how hard it was. But eventually, like the first few times, of course you're gonna fail. Like it took me 4 months to get back into it. Like yeah, like that was crazy for me. I couldn't believe like I was eating like crap for 4 months. But I had to keep trying and trying and trying until I came to the point where I was just sick of feeling like crap about myself, and I'm like, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna walk away from this food because I'm gonna feel like crap anyway. I feel like crap right now knowing that I can't have that piece of food, so I might as well go for the crappy feeling where I can't have that food rather than feeling crappy eating the food. Because okay, I'm probably not making any sense, but like there were two situations for me when I was in front of that piece of food. One situation was I feel crappy not having that piece of food, but then afterwards I feel good. Other situation was I feel good eating that food, but then I feel crappy afterwards. So either way, I'm gonna feel crappy. So I'm like, okay, well, you know what? If I'm gonna feel crappy in both, then I guess I might as well just go with the situation where I feel crappy not eating the food, but at least later on I'm gonna feel good about myself. So that's how I thought about it. Like I went through so many like mental exercises to like try and find a way to get myself to not touch the food. Anyway, that is that for now. That's a lot of information. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty tired, so I guess I should let you guys go now. Um, yeah, so for those of you who are struggling to lose weight, don't give up. I know the feeling. I know how hard it is. Like, I know how frustrating it is. I know how much it can really take control of your life. But just take control of it. And once you do, you'll, once you, like, accomplish that, like, you controlling what you can and cannot do, because you know it's the right thing to do, you'll be able to, like, control anything in your life. Like, if weight loss is a huge deal to you, then like just do it and you'll be able to do anything really. I mean, I know that seems a little far-fetched, but that's how I feel about myself. Like once I got back into the whole eating well, I feel like I'm in control of everything else, because knowing that I'm able to say no to something I love so much because I know it's the right thing to do, you can do that with all other aspects of your life, because weight loss is like pretty much the hardest thing for everyone, I feel. So just keep that in mind, or something to think about. And yeah, so I hope you all are doing well. I'd love to hear back from those of you guys who are losing weight and who are getting back on track with the whole weight loss and stuff like that. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.